Operation Cooper Street Board at the time to help develop a program in Charlotte County for kids. Our mission is to enable all young people and inspire them, no matter where they come from or who they are, to become productive, caring, and responsible citizens. Our vision is to become the recognized youth service agency in our community. Our membership is open to all boys and girls ages 6 to 18, no matter what their race, religion, creed, origin, or social or economic background. We operate in about 7 facilities here in Charlotte County at this time. 3 are called units of Boys and Girls Clubs, one at the Family Services Center on Gibraltar, the Port Charlotte Middle School, and LA Danger Middle School. We also have programs at Murdoch Middle School, Punta Gorda Middle School, Port Charlotte High School, and Tiffany Square, which is an elementary school site that serves in the Englewood community. On the board now is our community leaders from our board of directors. They come from all backgrounds, they come from all businesses in our community. One thing you should know, Boys and Girls Clubs are governed and funded locally. Our national organization has no control of what services that are provided in Charlotte County. We do, as a community. What makes Boys and Girls Clubs unique? We're a community-based and building-centered. We offer a safe and affordable place for young people before and after school. Our clubs are led by trained adult caring staff. And our clubs offer our entire families and community services and opportunities. Just to picture some of our kids at Murdoch Middle School this summer, they did a little end of the year wrap up for the summer program at Murdoch, and they were doing signs of what the summer program meant to them. Boys and Girls Club, since 2009 when I arrived as executive director, and I've only been here 4 years, we were serving about 100 kids a day in 2 different facilities in Charlotte County with only 9 employees. Today, we serve about 388 kids a day, and during the school year we have about 47 employees. A lot of revenue goes back into the community for the staff and the money that we spend. One thing you should know, for every dollar that Boys and Girls Club spends, translates to almost $18 to your economy here in Charlotte County. If you think about it, if we spend $100, that's really $1,800 that goes back into the economy. Each of our sites always has 2 trained people in first aid and CPR. We use 2-way radios for communication and safety. We also have I'll call him a safety supervisor at both our elementary school sites to provide additional safety so that the kids can enjoy their time without being disturbed.
Great programs, caring staff, a place to call their own. Today's young people find it all at their local Boys and Girls Club.
Boys and Girls Clubs are a place where you can learn, where you can play, where you can get to know other kids in a positive setting. And that's something that's desperately needed in our society.
140 years ago, our clubs were important, but today they're more important than they ever have been. Not just to keep young people safe, but also to help give them the skills and the opportunities they need to be successful in the world that awaits them.
Every Boys and Girls Club provides great programs from character and leadership development to education and the arts. Caring, trained staff serve as role models and mentors, making a lasting impact on young lives.
I'm here because of what the club has done for me. It is the reason that I'm standing here. It kept me out of trouble. It taught me the life lessons that I've applied directly to my life as an actor, lessons that I learned directly from people like Billy Thomas. It gave me hope.
Speak from experience. Basically, the Boys and Girls Club in Dorchester saved my life. I was a recipient of the generosity of the Boys and Girls Club of America.
I think that's a big asset that Boys and Girls Club provides for kids, an outlet for them to go out and sometimes be involved with their communities and show some of their leadership qualities. And it's been a very integral part of my life.
Membership costs are low, making clubs available to those who need them most.
Our strategy has been to serve all young people, but have a special focus on kids from disadvantaged circumstances. So a lot of our thinking is around where are the young people who need us most and have the least opportunities in life. We started in public housing. We knew that young people whose mother or father were being deployed during Desert Storm, we wanted to be there for them. And we started an outreach program, and today we're on every military base just about across the world. Now, we also have a great need on Native American and Native Alaskan lands. So we began to see what we can do to support young people there.
Put this card in the hand of a child, and you will change that child's life. Do that, and you can change the world. It's up to us. Support a program that works. The Boys and Girls Clubs, the positive place for kids.
What we can do in the community, we can provide a safe, structured program for caring adults aimed to improve academic success and improve the quality of life for all the kids and their families. We're going to expand program services. We have increased funding opportunities. Our staff and board get professional development training from our national organization so that we're doing things in the right manners. We will be receiving startup funding if this moves forward here at New Operation Cooper Street from our national organization. There's plenty of pass-through funding, grants available from our national organization, from their partnerships with all the national companies like Taco Bell, which does a teen program to help teens find a career path and then encourage them to go to college or go to a technical school so that they can pursue their dreams. This year, the Florida State Alliance of Boys and Girls Club, through our state legislature in Florida, as a whole, 42 organizations received $9 million of funding to provide two different programs. One is an academic program, and the other program is a program aimed to improve character and leadership in all kids. Out of that money, we will receive about $133,000 here in Charlotte County. And that's all based on the size of our organization, size of our budget, and how many kids we're able to serve at the time we applied, which was way back. We also received unbelievable technical support in areas of human resources, board development, fundraising, operations, risk management, safety, technology, and many more from our national organization, free of charge. They bring consultants, trained professionals into our community to help us be better at what we do. A little bit about what we did last year here in Charlotte County. We served in our annual report a total of 685 children. Out of that, children, about 388 kids per day. 75% of our kids are free and reduced lunch at schools throughout the county. An incredibly high number of single-parent homes. We also serve 25% of our children come from where they need extra help because of their challenges, whether that's emotional, behavioral, physical challenges that the students have. Some of the things that we proposed, here at New Operation Cooper Street when it comes to programming, just in general, that there would be community programs offered to the community Monday through Friday from 9 to 1, on Saturdays and Sundays as needed, because again, we don't have a complete knowledge of everything that's been happening here. We would learn that just like anyone else. We serve kids from ages 6 to 18, and that would be Monday through Friday, and again, on Saturday and Sunday, if it's needed by the community. We would Honestly, we believe in separating the age groups so that the older kids, the older teens don't have an opportunity to influence, in a good or a bad way in some cases, the younger kids. But we would never overlook the teens when it came to their academic needs. They would still have the same opportunities as the younger kids. I'd also provide them with a program that extended longer hours, depending on what the community sees as necessary. I put 9 o'clock, that could be 8:30, that could be 10 o'clock. I don't know what that is. My battery's dying. I apologize. I thought the battery would last a little longer. I was a little early setting up, so I guess it didn't last that long. At this time, while we're waiting for this to reboot, I have Mr. Greg Brock, board member and past president, at least one, maybe 2 times in Lee County. Let me finish and then I'll bring Mr. Brock up. Some of the questions I know we've heard through the grapevines, we all have them. Would the current staff here at New Operation Cooper Street be retained? Of course, all current staff would have the opportunity to apply to become staff of Boys and Girls Clubs. Because we have to they have to have an application. We have to do our due diligence as an organization to make sure that our staffs are properly screened and everybody's in place. That's not my rules, that's the rules of What would the cost to parents be? No weekly or monthly cost. There would only be a one-time registration fee that the child or the family would have to pay per child for them to become what we call a member of Boys and Girls Club and receive that card. And that would be at $25. I know that still seems like a lot of money at times, but this way, that card, throughout the year, that kid loses that card 5 times or 10 times. That's basically all just replacing that card. So that that kid always has that membership card on him. Our after-school core programs come in 5 big areas: character and leadership development, education and career, health and life skills, the arts, sports, rec, and fitness. Again, here are some of the core programs within those areas. In career and education, we have homework and tutoring, just like the Study Partners program. They call it something different, Boys and Girls Club, but it's the same program. A robotics program that provides all kids at all age levels the opportunity to learn robotics, from the Lego robotics programs, from the little children, all the way to the middle school and all the way to the high school, to build a full-fledged robot that works and operates and performs at competitions. We have technology. Money Matters is a financial literacy program for kids and teens to start to learn what it's going to take to start saving for either college, to buy a car, or just to start saving so that they have money in the bank. Our Career Launch program explores the opportunities for all young people out there and what they want to pursue as a career once they're out of high school. And I say that our goal is that every kid graduates on time with a plan for the future. Not just graduates, but a plan, whatever that plan may be, if that's going into the military, if that is to go to college, if that is to go to a vocational training school, ITT Tech, whatever it might be. That's what we want to provide all young people. Again, another program that helps that is the diplomas to degrees. It takes those juniors and seniors in high school and pushes them towards getting a full-fledged college diploma and a degree once they graduate. In our leadership, one of our founding programs throughout Boys and Girls Clubs is our Youth of the Year program, where it really provides an opportunity for the outstanding young people in a club or an organization to show off their good character and their leadership skills in our community. We've run that for the first time this year, very successfully. Great representation. 4 young people competed. We had local community leaders who judged the competition and selected the winner, who went on to a state competition. And after state, there's a regional, and after that, there's a national competition. We're not there yet, but we're building towards that. And health and life skills, programs like Passport to Manhood to help middle school kids understand what it means to become a man, to open doors, to say please and thank you, and things that they need to have reinforcement in. Our Smart Moves program is a program that helps kids understand the dangers of becoming involved in drugs and alcohol and tobacco products. Our Street Smart program is a deterrent program that deters kids from joining gangs and getting involved. It shows them the good choices they can make and how to avoid that. The same thing with our Smart Girls program. It's a program for girls that teaches them to be young ladies. And Healthy Habits is just so that all young people understand what it means to become healthy, not only in physical, but mind and body. In our arts program, of course, we have music, we have dance, arts and crafts. We have an extensive digital arts program that's supported by Sony. Our sports and rec programs, Triple Play, which is all outside type games, from jump roping to kickball, and of course basketball. RBI is reviving baseball in the inner cities. It's a program sponsored by Major League Baseball and funded by Major League Baseball to provide those opportunities for young kids in our cities. Of course, we have the pool tables and beach balls just like they do here. Some of our program results last year. The first goal we had was in academics, and you can see we met all 3 areas very successfully. Second goal was health and fitness, very close to meeting that goal. That's a hard goal. That's harder than people think. The other one was service learning. That's giving back to your community. And 88% of our kids enjoy the opportunity to learn how they can and going out into the community and making a difference. Some of our sponsors, some of our local sponsors, and even some of our national sponsors and regional sponsors. What programs and activities will be offered and open to the entire community? We will maintain all current programs and activities offered at New Operation Hooper Street. And much, much more. A committee of community members will be established to ensure that all needs of the community are met. That this community will meet